Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Tori Lynn. Let's blossom today. Happy Mother's Day, you guys. I know Mother's Day is in just a few days, and so I thought I would bring you guys a Mother's Day inspired look. This is a really soft, glam, kind of like enhanced natural look for Mother's Day. Mother's Day to me is not one that you go like full out glam for, but you want to look soft and pretty and natural and just gorgeous. So I came up with this look for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please hit the subscribe button before we start, and let's just jump on into it. So I'm starting this video out with my foundation and concealer and brows already done because you guys have seen me do that 1,000 times. I will go through with you what I used. For primer, I used the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I use this because I haven't used it on my channel ever, I don't think, and I showed it in my Ulta favorites video, and I kind of remembered, oh yeah, I really do like this product and I haven't used it in forever. It kind of just reminded me to use it. When you get so many products, a lot of times things just kind of fall to the wayside and you get like this habit and routine of using the same products. So for foundation, I use the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation in the shade Light Ivory. This is a good full coverage long wear foundation, which is why I chose it for a holiday like Mother's Day. You want your foundation to last through the whole day. You want it to look good and you want to have that nice full coverage. So this one is a really good to go for, and it's also very, very affordable, being that it's NYX. Then I baked my under eye using my Coty Translucent Airspun Powder. This is my go-to absolute favorite. If you watch my videos, you know I use this in pretty much every single one. It's just a really good product. It doesn't leave my under eyes crusty or cakey, and it's also really affordable. So it's just one I like to keep and use regularly. Then I threw on my brows using the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. This is in the shade Taupe, and I haven't been into brow pencils for quite a while, and then I tried this one for my e.l.f. full face of e.l.f. makeup video, and I actually really like it. So I think that's, oh, for concealer I used also another e.l.f. product. Is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I just like this concealer because it's really thick and brightening. It's got very full coverage. It's a pretty good concealer. It can be thick. I do not like it to shape up my brows. I feel like it's too thick for that, but it works really good for the under eyes and that kind of stuff. So let's get into the eyes. I figured, you know, since you guys have seen me do my skin 100 times, a million times, a bajillion times, that it's time to just, you know, skip past that in this video. You guys are here probably for the eye look because that's usually when I'm looking for specific occasion videos. I want to see the eye look. I don't care so much about what you use for foundation and whatever, unless it's like a wedding video. Those you know, when I was getting married, those are ones I looked for, but didn't break anything. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I also talked about this one in my Ulta faves video. I don't know that I've ever used this on my channel either, but it is one I have used a lot. It's just a gorgeous palette. It's got such pretty nudes with a few pops of color here and there, you know, mostly warm tones. You know, it's got this pretty burnt orange and some brighter pinkish red shades. So let's go ahead and jump into the eyes. Let's get into this. I think a lot of times I choose not to use this palette on my channel because I have a hard time pronouncing some of these names. Like, I don't know what the correct pronunciation for them is. The first shadow shade we're going to be using in this palette is the shade called Tempera. It's just the creamy matte shade over here. It's just a really pale creamy matte shade, and we're going to lay that over the whole lid. This is going to set our creases. I don't know about you guys, but I usually end up with concealer and foundation kind of built up in that crease if I don't set. So I like to set this. I go from the lash line, I go from the lash line all the way up to the brow, from inner corner all the way to outer corner. This gives us just a nice smooth base. It will help with any shadow blending that needs to be done. It also kind of gives you more of a softer shadow look. If you want something to have intense pigment, say you're going with like a bright pink or yellow or something, you know, like that, something very bright and vivid, you want that extreme payoff, then sometimes not setting it with a powder is a good idea. Sometimes just laying down a good thick concealer or an eyeshadow primer is a better option. When it's still tacky, it gives you that really intense payoff with the eyeshadow. This, we're going for a softer look. I feel like Mother's Day is a soft occasion, not one we're going super heavy and dark with. So next I'm gonna go in with the shade Bueno Fresco. It's kind of this purpley taupe shade right in the top center row. And I'm gonna work that shade in the crease, pretty much all the way down into the inner corner, and then working it out in the outer corner. This is gonna be kind of our transition shade, our crease shade, our blending shade. This is just gonna be our base to build up depth. Next, we're gonna go into the shade called Antique Bronze. This was like my absolute favorite shade to use in this palette. It's just a really pretty dark brown with a hint of purple to it. And then we're gonna lay that right in the outer corner. I'm gonna focus that in the outer corner and then kind of bring it in over the top of the eye, but I'm not gonna bring it into that inner corner. Just kind of right in the outer corner, and then windshield wiper motion it into the center. Next, we're gonna go in with the real dark brown chocolatey shade on the end called Cypress Umber. And we're gonna stamp this shade right in the outer corner. We're not really gonna take it into the inner corner. We're not gonna take it too far down the lash line. It's just gonna sit right in the outer corner. Just really stamp it down and build some depth out there. So what is everyone doing for Mother's Day? I know Mother's Day is in just a few days when this is posted. What are you guys all doing? Comment down below to let me know. For Mother's Day, I am picking up some brunch from a local restaurant. Support your locals. And I think we're gonna go to a park or something. We're not really sure what we're going to do, but we're gonna go. The weather's supposed to be fairly nice, so we're kind of hoping to have a little picnic adventure, enjoy the outside since we've all been, you know, cooped up inside for so long. It's just nice to get out. So it's just gonna be my husband, myself, my mom, and my dad. I don't have any siblings, so it's just gonna be the four of us. It'll be nice. The brunch that we've ordered is like a package deal, and it sounded really good. I forget what's in it now. It came with like 4 ham benedict, some like pancakes of some kind, fruit, something else. I can't remember. It sounded really good. But now I'm gonna take just my favorite fluffy blending brush. This one is a BS Mall blending brush. I actually ordered this set on Amazon years and years ago when I first started getting into like trendy makeup and that kind of stuff. And so it was just a really cheap set, but the brushes are really soft and they lasted me a really good time. I still have all of the eyeshadow brushes. I don't really use any of the face brushes that came with it anymore just because I moved on to bigger and better things, but I really liked the eyeshadow brushes. I'll go and see if I can find them still on Amazon. Honestly, I doubt it because it's been so many years. But I will go look and see if I can. If I can, I will link them down in the description box. But I'm just taking this brush and just softly smoking out the whole eyeshadow look. Really working that darker shade in. Just look how pretty that is. It's just so soft and gorgeous. Next, I'm going to be taking the shade called Vermeer. It's this really kind of pinky toned, light shimmery shade, and we're going to work that on the lid. Now, if you want to use that same shade for your inner corner highlight, you are more than welcome to. I prefer to use something a little bit lighter, a little brighter. So I'm going to be using the single shadow shade from Unique. This is in the shade called Gentle. I use this in pretty much every video because it's my go-to fave inner corner highlight. I just think it's so pretty. If you guys have a favorite inner corner highlight, let me know what it is. Like, I'm always down to try new things. Also gonna toss a little bit of that right on my brow bone as well. I really like the eye look. It's just so soft and pretty, yet kind of smoky. So let's go ahead and finish off the skin. I am gonna do this part with you because, you know, you can always use different blushes and things. So I'm gonna start by sweeping away my baking. Next, I'm gonna take the Burt's Bees Mattifying Powder Foundation. This is in the shade Sand, and I'm just gonna use this to set my whole face, set all of my skin. Now let's go ahead and bronze up. I'm gonna be using the NARS Diffused Bronzer in the shade Seaside. This is just a really pretty soft bronzer. It's great for an occasion like this. While we have our bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose real quickly. This brush that I use to contour my nose is actually the brush that came in the Modern Renaissance palette. I don't usually use it for anything else, but it's just like the perfect size for a nose contour. And lately with my nose contour, I haven't been going all the way down the side of my nose. I've been kind of going down to the point where the nose starts to widen. So I start there and then bring it up through the arch of the eye socket and then down on the tip underneath. So I don't know, I just feel like it kind of gives your nose a cutesy little. A trick, if you ever feel like, okay, you got a little carried away with your bronzer, just take whatever blush you used to set your face and just kind of sweep it away a little bit, just kind of soften it up. That'll kind of just blend it out a little bit more. This is the ColourPop's Disney Designer Collection in the shade Kissin' a Frog. This one is just a really pretty, it's a very soft blush. It's not super strong, it's just very natural. It has a tiny bit of shimmer to it. The only thing about this is there is a lot of dust. It's a very dusty product, but I really like to use this when I'm going for kind of a cutesy natural look. And just see how gorgeous that is. And because it's me, I'm gonna throw a little bit on the edge of the nose. Now for highlights, I'm choosing one that's a little bit softer. This is the Kylie Jenner highlight in the shade Quartz. This is not my favorite highlight, but it just gives a nice, soft, subtle glow. I don't feel like this look is one that you're gonna wanna be like beaming to the gods for. I feel like a nice, soft highlight is like perfect for this look. Now I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Makeup Setting Mist and set my skin because we're pretty much done with it. Just let that all melt together. So now I'm gonna take my NARS Climax mascara and coat my lashes really good. Just realized I forgot to pull out a pair of lashes. Now for lashes, I'm going to be taking one of my current favorite pairs of lashes. These are a pair of e.l.f. lashes. I don't remember the name of them now, but they're just like really soft and wispy and natural looking. I think they will be perfect for this Mother's Day look. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss these on and I'll be right back. Alright, so my lashes are still drying, so let's go ahead and throw on the lip. I think I want to use this lip combo of the Kylie lip kit in the shade Kylie. I'm going to be using the lip liner from it. And then I have this, never know how to say this brand, A.B.H, I don't know. It's a high definition liquid lipstick, and this one's kind of like, it's a really pretty deep nude pinky shade, kind of mauve-y a little bit, and it's actually not a matte liquid lipstick. It actually has some shine to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips using the Kylie lip liner. That actually made a really pretty lip combo. I've never used those lip combos before, but I definitely think it's one I'm gonna add into my regular because it's really, really pretty. But anyways, alright you guys, so of course my lash glue is probably still drying a little bit, but this is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm so close to 100 subscribers. Like so close. I think I only need like 4 or 5 people. If you guys could hit that subscribe button, it would really mean a lot to me. You guys can come back and hang out with me in more of my videos. I would just really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful and safe, happy Mother's Day. I know that things are crazy this year and a little different. You may not be able to do your traditional Mother's Day things, but of course make the best of it. Do the best you can. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I will see you in my next video. Bye.